Okay, so we have some explaining to do.
You mean you have some explaining to do?
I did nothing wrong here. We recorded about 45 minutes of shit. We unlocked the 1,000-year door, which is the purpose of this entire game. Rick got a badge.
Yeah. It's this beautiful thing right here.
All or nothing.
It's the most ballsy badge in the entire game. Your attack goes up by 1 if you hit the action command, but if you miss an action command, you do no damage. For a pro like me.
But other than that, we just did a lot of battles. Rick did a lot of battles. And
now we're
not a lot happened, but at the same time, one of the key things did happen. So, we just decided to exit and re-enter. And we're going to pick it up from here. So we apologize for that, but...
Yep, but if y'all think I'm battling these bats again, you're insane. Because I'm not doing that.
So, what do we have to do now?
We have to get back to where we were. The only other thing we missed is the key that we got in that pile of dry bones that like fell from the ceiling. And we'll have to battle the bullet bills again, unfortunately. But that's it.
We should be expecting Nick here any minute now. And
Flavio's stuck.
There he is.
Not anymore. Flavio's just taking bullets.
I'm gonna ask him. Are you getting dinner?
Potentially.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if you weren't getting anything, we would have just stopped. I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to the King and get.
If you guys want the King, I'll just eat something here.
Well, no, I'm gonna ask him, but I don't want to exclude you from anything.
I don't care. If you guys get something that I don't like, then that means I don't need to spend money, and that's a victory for me.
I don't like to.
But it's a victory for me.
Victory screech. Rick, simultaneous victory screech. 3, 2, 1. Ooh! Take it away, Sam.
He's giving himself a bath because he's a cat. Don't mind him.
Because I just have a morbid curiosity for these mac and Cheetos.
Morbid, that's probably the best adjective. If you shut out 2 of those, that's probably the best adjective you could use, though. You know what we're gonna do? We are going to, because we're about to level
Well, yeah,
up.
because I've heard from people. I've not heard anything good about them, but I've heard they're either horribly terrible or terribly horrible.
Both of those work.
Anywhere from there to very, very average. So, I think the highest...
If I circle Mario, does... Nope.
We just wasted time there.
No, they're already dead. Now they're definitely dead. Level up.
So, I don't know. I haven't had them yet. I haven't had Burger King in a while, actually. It's been as I've been saying, it's been a hot minute. But it's been a couple of months easily.
This is why I never have to give my dog baths. I've never given him a bath once, because he's always clean. Because he literally gives himself a bath like a cat.
It is very precious, though.
Like, he definitely lived with cats at some point. Like, it wasn't listed at the SPCA that he did, but he definitely lived with cats. Like, he has too many cat mannerisms. And he's too lazy. Like, he's definitely been with cats before. Most likely grew up with a cat that was older than him. So he picked up cat-like traits. Right, Sam? Who's a good kitty? Sam, you've been looking at that same spot for about 10 minutes now. I think you got it. Alright, I'm not battling that again either. I don't even know. No, this is where we were at before. We're caught up now, I believe.
Hooray.
Maybe after these cannons.
I think you're gonna walk right in between them, dude, so I don't think you need to do
Okay, watch this.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me ever. I broke him.
I'm thinking too much into the other game right now, like the first game. You know, I wonder. Ah, what if I just walked right through the middle of them?
Why are there explosions now?
Considering I did it already.
This is my favorite thing.
Guard attack?
Yeah. I think I called it Sweet Treat the last time.
This is what you thought the sweet treat was?
Yeah. It was a big circle. It's a big ass circle. Big
sweet treat. That was sweet treat. What about that would say sweet treat?
It was the first name that came to mind, Rick. Stop.
Yep, we are
with your
caught up.
judgmental self. So now we're back to where we...
No, well, we were, like, the last spot. But yeah.
Oh my.
Golden State Warriors and Paper Mario with 1,000-Year Door be like.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, and he shrunk back down.
Maybe it's gonna be hard to watch next year.
Tell me about it.
Man, I was considering taking a break from hockey for a year to watch basketball, but I don't know if I'll be able to watch either.
I'm considering taking a year off from basketball to join hockey, so...
If you do that, I'll stick with hockey.
In hockey, do people pride themselves on earning their championships?
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
People
I like
don't
that.
form super teams. That's not a thing in hockey.
I like that. There's no running away for the easiest possible chance, even though most of these guys grew up in hard situations where they're taught not to do that.
A lot of them haven't even grown up in hard situations.
Well, no, basketball, I mean. Which is the case with Durant.
Then
he ran away anyway.
Really team hot. People are...
they're loyal AF.
Normally, loyal, yes, but a lot of times people just get traded. Or
well, yeah, that happens.
Like Carl Hagelin, one of the key guys for the Penguins this past year. Rangers traded him at the draft last year, and then the Ducks traded him mid-season to the Penguins. So... It just kind of happened.
Oh wait, you see what? Don't these rooms all look the same?
Yeah.
Gotta pay attention to the, what was it? Those torches up there. That's how I know where I'm going.
But yeah, I think if you actually like followed it for a year and like...
I might. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still end up watching basketball because I mean the Hornets are going to be fun to watch.
I do the same thing, but it's like maybe pay more attention to it than normal. Mm-hmm. Keep you up to date with what Carolina's doing, which is it's not a if you say you're a Hurricanes fan, people won't be like, oh, you're a bandwagon fan. They'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. You okay?
Wait, think about this. You just see that tower there?
Yeah.
That's underground.
Shit.
Like, how does that work? Like, look at that.
Mining skills. Oh, there's a chomp.
Yep. And there goes the chomp.
Realize.
Damn right. Yeah, here's one thing about the Warriors, though. Could you imagine if... I mean, if Draymond Green gets hurt, they'll probably survive.
Yeah.
If Klay Thompson gets hurt, they'll probably survive. But if Steph Curry or Kevin Durant gets hurt, like Steph got hurt in the playoffs last year, they're done. They are absolutely done, probably. They become very, very
They are absolutely done, maybe, kind of. I love the way you worded that.
Well, I mean, at first
I just like the way you worded that. It's like, they are absolutely done, maybe.
Well, I mean... At first, they would have been, but then now they got David West on a veteran minimum contract. Ray Allen isn't shit anymore. I don't care how much he worked out to stay in shape. That won't matter. If they get Mario Chalmers, that won't matter. Fired. Oh. Bomb them.
And if you are going to root for the Hurricanes, you're going to need to keep up to date with their legendary players.
Do they have any?
Yes.
Oh.
Rod Brindamore, Glenn Wesley.
I thought the Hurricanes were bad.
They are. They won the Cup in 2006, though.
Really?
And haven't been back to the playoffs since. Same thing with the Oilers, who they beat that year. Last time they were in the playoffs, made it to Game 7 of Cup Finals, haven't been back to the playoffs since.
Interesting.
So, Hurricanes, Glenn Wesley, Rod Brindamore, Ron Francis. Yeah. As well as their current guys, Cam Ward. If you want to talk about loyalty, Cam Ward had the opportunity to go to like other places this offseason and end up signing a 2-year contract with Carolina to stay there. So.
See, like, I'm not even mad about people leaving in free agency.
It's not
because
I'm not
like
either.
teams are allowed to trade people without warning, but players aren't allowed to leave without warning. But it's just the way he did it. There's no way to respect like the way someone leaving for the team that beat them. You can't. I just can't. Like, that's awful.
Like, if he left for Boston or something, I wouldn't have said shit, because
I wouldn't
Boston,
care.
even though they're on the rise, I think they're going to be better than last year.
Oh, yeah, they got Al Horford.
Yeah, I think they're going to do pretty well this year. If he went to Boston and said, hey, maybe we could bring this team out of the bottom, you know, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have been like, go for it. Nick would be here.
Well, I mean, not exactly out of the bottom, but...
No, but better, maybe bottom of the playoffs, maybe 5 through 8.
No more bottom of the half of the
Yeah.
playoffs. That's for sure.
I know Nick would have been really happy.
Oh, that would have been clutch.
Yeah, I can't honestly think of a time when, like, anything remotely similar to that, like what's happened in the NBA has happened in the NHL, where a player has. The shittiest thing I know of was, it took place in the early '90s. It was the guy who they just inducted into the Hall of Fame, Eric Lindros. The Quebec Nordiques had the #1 pick, and he actively said if the Nordiques picked him, he wasn't going to play for them, and they picked him anyway.
Did he play for them?
No, he never played a game for him, because you know what they did?
What?
They traded him to the Flyers for, I think, in the area of like 9 players and 3 draft picks, and of those 9 players, they end up getting 3 future Hall of Famers. For the right to negotiate with Eric Lindros, they got like everything in the kitchen sink.
Wow.
I'll pull up the details when we're done with this episode, because it was like the Flyers sent them everything, like their future.
And did the Flyers ever win anything with him?
They made it to the Cup Finals one year, I think.
Didn't win?
No. Flyers won it 75 and 76 back to back, and they never won it again. No. But yeah, that was kind of a shitty thing. Lindros, he went on to. Well, he's in the Hall of, he just made it into the Hall of Fame this year, so he didn't have a bad career. He had concussion problems. Like he lost the entire the 01-02 season entirely because of it. The guy who I feel really bad for is Mark Savard. He's played for the Bruins. He's had concussion problems since I think the last 6 years. Like I don't think he's played a game since 2011, 2012.
Wow.
It's just that bad. And he just got traded recently. The Bruins traded him somewhere and he can't play because he's got a concussion problem. That's bad. Yeah, that's the shittiest thing. And other than that, it's never been about contracts and whatnot or trades.
I believe Nick's here.
Oh, good. Well, guys, you'll get to hear the end of our sports discussion, get to hear the arrival of Nick.
And a 3-person sports discussion instead.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh, he's running.
Yeah, what's up, Rick? John, what's up, man?
Hey.
That's what's up.
Hey.
Yeah, I broke this one out.
I don't even have a shirt for that.
You don't have a
John, you
Knicks.
shaved
You don't
the
have
beard.
a
Nick, you
plain
had a haircut, I
colored Knicks
believe.
shirt with the
Yeah,
logo in the
very
middle.
dapper.
It's been 4 months since I had a haircut.
Very dapper. We are in the middle of a recording here.
I could see that. What store piece are we on?
We are in the...
You mean Star? You mean Crystal Star?
Oh, that's right.
Yep,
Yeah.
we
What
are
Star
in
Piece from? Oh,
the
yeah,
last chapter, and look
yeah.
who's with us.
Oh yeah, Flavia.
we're having a sports discussion for this episode, if
We are.
since you're just joining us. Yeah,
We're talking about how much of a bitch Kevin Durant is.
I hate it. I really do.
because you thought there's a chance he was going to Boston. How happy would you have been there?
That probably would have been the most respectable situation to go.
Or if
to.
he
Man, I
returned
would have
to
been.
Gold, or
That
if he had
would've
returned
been
to OKC. If he had
Well,
returned to OKC,
Yeah,
I think would have been the most honorable. Boston, I wouldn't have minded. Golden State is...
Clippers if they traded
I don't
Blake
even know
Griffin
how
with
you
it.
even.
I could have seen that, huh?
Like I don't even know how you go into next year with if they just
With
have
a
that
clean
monster out
conscience, like,
there.
how do you sleep at night?
Yeah, like I don't even. If I were that, I would just be like, yeah,
I'd sleep with-
I'm gonna. When I win this championship, I'm gonna feel like I earned it. That's for sure. Like no,
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
not.
It,
I'm
it
gonna
wouldn't
say
matter to me
KD
at all.
better
Like
sleep
if
with
I
one
was
open
him,
for a while.
if I was him and they just rattle off 4 in a row, like what freaking good is it even?
Yeah, like I would rather.
They're not-
If
And
I
at
were
this
him,
point, it's more like they're not winning championships to, you know,
earn it. They're just
Yeah,
winning it
they're-
for the number.
yeah,
the
for winning it
numbers.
just so they can say that they won it, and it's not.
It's not even like
There's no honor in
respect.
it.
No one cares how it gets done anymore at all.
Jeez. So I'm trying to convert Rick over to hockey for a season.
You didn't even need to try. I started considering
Yeah.
it immediately.
Honestly, if I was playing Golden State, I wouldn't even. I would just be an automatic rest night.
What is
If I was some teams even.
Golden
I
State
put-
and OKC are in the Western Conference together. They're gonna have to face each other at some point. Golden State's gonna have to go to Oklahoma City. I want to see their reaction for that game.
Have you ever watched the
Probably
game
crazy.
when LeBron went back to Cleveland for the first time?
I don't believe so.
It'll be probably similar to that.
They
Yeah,
booed
I
him out.
wanna
Of,
check
did they
that
boo
out
him out of
again. It's been a
existence?
while.
Pretty much, yeah.
It
And then I
was a
think
rough night
LeBron
for-
dropped like 40 or something.
Yeah.
Didn't he score a lot in his first game back?
The
I think he did.
the one that always gets me is the one just the one that
You
like
have something on your shirt there. Think.
Gracias. The one that still gets me is when he had his 61-point game against Charlotte, and they were saying like, "Oh, this is the greatest performance an NBA player has had in the last number of years." And it was,
Yeah, everyone went crazy
Melo
over it.
dropped 62 on
And
the
we
same
cleared
on said
100.
Charlotte 38 days earlier,
Exactly.
and
And Melo actually earned it. Melo didn't play in garbage time just to get it. I think he was pulled out of the game with 8 minutes left in the fourth. Still, LeBron checked out with 1 minute left in the
And on
fourth,
his
and his
Insta-
team was up by 20 the whole time.
And on his Instagram, he photoshopped the number 61 on it. It was just,
That made me want to delete my account.
I almost became a Bulls fan. It literally
only
almost
thing
happened.
it was not the greatest performance in basketball ever.
I'm not going
the
to
only-
save in case your thing does that again.
Okay.
Just so you know.
The only thing that can be said about it, which I do believe, is it was the greatest sporting performance that day.
What else happened that day?
I don't. Why?
He couldn't have just
Glory.
walked in the door.
No, he had to pop out of nowhere. Jeez. I don't know what else happened that day, but I mean, oh my God.
Just like Hooktail. This is Gloomtail.
Oh no.
Another dragon, Cess.
Another one. So, Nick,
What's up?
chances you'll be watching the Bruins next year.
Hey, if they're on, I'd watch them.
I'll throw a few televised ones on. Oh God. Guaha.
You really don't remember the battle, do you? The last time we faced the dragon.
I just edited
Well, this
that
is a
recently.
different-
You have to
Dragon,
get that
but-
cricket badge, don't you?
Yep. For chapter 1 at least.
Yeah, I'm. If he waited much any longer with that decision, I was gonna be so pissed off.
Unless Durant.
Yeah, I was waiting for that all morning, and I was working too. So if he didn't decide before I had to go to work, but
I was losing my shit, like, just following the
Yeah.
Hornets rumors, because they had so many free agents.
I just got down to the. I got down to the room my computer's in. I had to set everything up, and the way I was doing it was I was checking my phone, and I had the Players Tribune open on the computer. I kept refreshing it, and then I finally refreshed and saw the letter like as soon as it went up, but I couldn't click on it because the site must have crashed. And I just opened up Twitter, and it said First thing I see was some verified guy tweeted Durant to GSW, and I was like, oh my god, he actually did it. Some Warriors executive yesterday texted Broussard, and he said that he can't believe he actually did it. Like, he wanted to do it, but he was kind of concerned about what the reaction would be.
Yeah.
Apparently, from what Lowe wrote on ESPN, is that he really wasn't even considering anyone else. Like,
Not even the Celtics or Heat?
Yeah, or even the Thunder, I don't think. Like, he didn't ask, he wasn't really that involved in any of the other meetings besides Golden State. He kind of just sat there and didn't ask any questions. And I think they had this in the works for a while.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't them, so they didn't just walk in doors unlocked.
Who's that?
I'll explain eventually.
Okay.
Especially once Golden State lost the final, he must have just figured, like, yeah, we can definitely do this now.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing.
Samson almost made me miss that. Oh no, don't. Damn it.
It's like I said this to Dirk before. I had planned initially to take a break from hockey for a season and focus on basketball more.
I remember that.
And then
yeah.
this shit happens.
Yeah.
And now I may out of spite just not watch either, because hockey is sinking fast. Basketball, there's just no honor anymore. Football has been dead to me for a lot of years now. Baseball is the only thing that's left, and that's, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just it's
meh.
yeah. It doesn't have the same flair it used to.
I still blame LeBron for this, though. I feel like LeBron made it okay to team jump a few years ago.
I thought you were talking about baseball being meh.
No. But yeah, like, I just blame LeBron. Like, I've said this at least once before, that, LeBron made it okay to team hop, and now this is gonna make everybody else think it's okay to do it. And
then return, and then stupid fans, when they return,
they put on their burned jersey.
Yeah. Or the one thing that I've never been angrier.
If you guys were OKC fans yesterday and had a Durant jersey, would you burn the jersey?
Probably not.
I
Because
definitely would have. That actually seems like it'd be kind of fun to me.
to burn.
Like,
No, you know what I do?
I mean, it would suck that you paid for it, but
I try to sell it. I tried just.
Maybe, but I honestly would have. It'd be like a little
if-
fun to me to just burn the hell out of it and whatnot.
If I was a resident of Seattle and I was a Seattle Supersonics fan, I would have bought a Durant jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonics.
Oh, that's the Seahawks fiasco. I saw a special on it once.
The Seahawks.
Not the Seahawks, the Supersonics. That way they lost that franchise was like.
Did you see Wade might actually be going to Cleveland?
Yeah, that would solidify Cleveland as my more hated team too.
So it's just, I don't know. Pro sports are pissing me off lately. Soccer is not too bad actually.
John, buddy.
That's not bad, but like basketball, hockey, football, and baseball isn't really doing anything. You know what pisses me off in baseball a lot, really? It's the merchandising. It's the having it. Oh my god, having the like
You
a new
want the
jersey
shit for free.
A new jersey for every.
Thank
occasion,
God we went
you know?
back and got Sweet Feast.
And they don't even look good. You know, like
Thank
these
God we
jerseys
went
that
back
they
and got
have
Sweet
for
Treat. Nah, wait.
these jerseys that they
That's
have
a
for
move.
like.
That's the attack Sweet Feast?
Yep.
Yeah, they said some good attacks.
I skipped it at first, but then I fucked up and made the game think I was in Chapter 5 again, so I had to go back and get it, and then I beat, what was it, Chapter 6 again. So on this, this series on the channel, we will beat Chapter 6 twice, technically.
It's the legendary Fiery Jinx.
Lit.
John Nix made all kinds of moves.
They got Bible study and massage session.
They got Brandon Jennings for some reason.
Honestly, Courtney Lee was probably their best move this offseason.
Did they?
They
did
gave up a
get
young
Brandon
prospect
Jennings
for
not
Rose.
thinking
They overpaid Noah.
Did they get Brandon Jennings thinking that they're not going to be able to get Galloway back?
Yeah, they're not going to get him back.
That was kind of stupid. I don't know why they did that. I
Some
would have rather
guy thinks
Galloway.
That, some people think that Jennings is actually going to be a better player next year than Rose for them.
Can we take a moment
That's scary.
and let me ask why?
And by
a
scary,
fork
I
just-
mean that means they're going to be bad.
Why did a fork drop from the top of it?
Yeah, I liked when people were saying that the Warriors just got Durant, and meanwhile the Knicks just got a team to make the 2011 Conference Finals. The only thing that would have been a little better is if they got Dwight. With that cast of characters.
Still, Joakim Noah's a good washed-up guy too. I mean,
Yeah.
he dead. Hi, Flavio. Just runs in from the side. I thought we were a lot further along in the video.
Yeah,
What other games did you guys do?
this is it.
Oh,
Just
you
this
are getting through this.
for this session so far.
We went to visit Matt at work too.
You guys were at Shields?
Yeah,
The other Shields.
I stopped and picked up some.
Or for him, mine's the other
Oh.
Shields. But
Did you see him?
yep. Literally as soon as we
I
walked
think
in
he
the
was
door.
following us in Owens.
I tried to get him to take me to the dairy back room, but he wouldn't.
The dairy back room.
All
The
I
look
did.
of wonder on this man's face walking through a supermarket like that.
It's
The
so
other
much
one?
nicer and bigger.
Yeah.
All I did was I didn't even go into the dairy back room. I just looked through the doors, and the hallway entering was already the size of my dairy back room.
God.
Sheets
That's
is having
crazy.
a one-day flash sale tomorrow. 99-cent all-day bag of fries or tots. You're welcome.
Fuck this long hallway.
So,
YM0 RA Gravo Circumflex, go.
so Nick, we're gonna need a place to get dinner. We're gonna need.
Oh, we're getting food?
You want to?
Yeah, I would.
We're gonna need a game to play later. We need to think of something creative here.
The new Celtics versus the new Hornets. Or the new
That'd be
Knicks.
pretty cool.
Or the new Knicks versus the new Celtics. Or the new Knicks versus the new Hornets.
I'm still
Yeah,
not
it
feeling-
was just awesome.
Would you guys want to play
the?
the 2K game?
Yeah, I'd play. It was just crazy. I was on my phone. I took my break. And I just see Woj tweet. It's like Atlanta believes that they can convince Horford to come back, and they're gonna like free up the money to get him.
That's amazing.
And then 5 minutes later, it just tweets Horford to the Celtics.
I don't know.
I was just going nuts.
Like, I have no idea why they did that. Like, what they needed was an upgrade at the wing or the guard. Not either, their big men were not the problem.
Yeah, their big men were good, and they just kind of ran
Like-
him out with Dwight there.
Like, they complemented each other perfectly. Alright, now here's all the puzzles.
Beyond,
I
beyond,
always
beyond.
had so
Complete all
much
7
trouble in
before,
this part of the game.
before.
Beyond,
you guys
beyond,
are
beyond.
approaching the end of the game now that I think about it.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. B4, B4. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Complete all 7. But it only took 5.
There's Flavio.
We've had some great Flavio moments.
You got him that Diet Coke.
What?
No, he gets something else, doesn't he? Some
Oh
soda.
yeah, the Chicola Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the part
He's
where
thinking
we
about
got.
that Diet Coke he's got written next to him.
Alrighty. Invisible. Let's see what it says.
The unseen may yet be felt. Amen. Amen.
Stage presence. Fuck.
Now it's even ridiculous. They're getting all these other guys to go there too, like Zaza and David West.
Ray Allen.
Wait, that didn't
That's-
happen, did it?
No, but like
Oh,
it's a thing. Like
Yeah.
there's mutual interest.
Oh my God.
That's
He's
stupid.
actually gonna come back and play for them. Wow.
I don't think it'll matter. I mean, what could he possibly do after not being on the court for like 2 years?
I hate this. I hate the new Splash family.
Touch it to pass
with
through it.
Durant. I've been seeing that going around too. They put up a picture of
Shoom.
Steph, Clay, and Durant with
That's
the
a
thing
bit
that's
bold.
just Splash family.
I had a conversation with someone at work, and he
You
said,
sent me
"Yo,
this.
yeah." He said, "Yo, my boy's got KD." I'm just like, "You're a Warriors fan?" He's just like, "Hell yeah." I'm like, "How long?" He's just like, "Oh, you know, a while." I'm just like, "How long?" He's like, "You know, just almost about 2 years now." I'm just like, "Yeah, you're a bandwagon."
He's not a bandwagon fan. He is the bandwagon.
Like he didn't even say 2 years. He said almost 2 years, meaning since they started looking really good in the regular season that year.
See, I told you this when we were walking in the house. The 2 Twitch streamers I follow who are Warriors fans are from... One is actually from San Francisco.
Here,
I
wait.
like this.
Hold on.
So I
Ranger
don't-
posted.
Read this.
Four stones, twin stones, master of the shadow and dark. 2 are 1, 1 is 2.
Yep. That's all we can do is smack that one for now. We can't get to this one because we can't break it. So nothing we can do right now.
Okay. What'd you say, Nick?
The Ringer posted this thing, like they broke the players down by like the dollars,
Yeah.
and it's like you have $15 to build a team to beat the Warriors from this breakdown. And I saw
That's something
one,
I want to read in between
one of them had
videos.
Batum on the team. I saw like some guys were tweeting back at
Oh,
him.
I'd want Batum on there to defend Clay, no doubt. Let fall the weakest, and then build to the strongest. This one is the weakest. And I gotta try to jog my memory here. Is the red one weaker than... I think the red one's weaker.
Like,
So we'll go with that.
she's actually from
I'm surprised
San
they're all
Francisco.
about
Whoever is
Nikola
from
Jokic
San
on
Diego,
his
so I
team.
don't know about that, but it's better than around here being a Warrior, a fan of a California team.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, I saw
Jason
Steph Curry
Towns.
jersey in Connecticut, so I mean...
You know.
A lot of UConn hats, though. I was in Kemba
Well, yeah,
territory.
See, for bandwagon teams, if someone's from the place, I don't question
Yeah,
it.
obviously. Like, I
if-
mean, there's...
like a lot
No,
of
they're on the
Blackhawks.
bandwagon then. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, but they're not like just rooting for them because they're good. You know, like people from like the Blackhawks are a really big bandwagon team. Anyone from Chicago, I'm not going to say shit. But if you're around there, or if you're from around here, and you're a Blackhawks fan, I'm going to have some questions.
I'm a Bears fan. I'm from around here.
They're not a bandwagon team though,
How do you know?
because they're not good right now.
I became a fan of them a couple years before they won the Super Bowl. Although they were ass the first 2 years, so it really wasn't bandwagon. They got
See,
good in the third
but
year.
I
Made the
allow
Super
it
Bowl
because even though they were good, you still root for them even though now they suck. Whereas bandwagon fans, once they start to suck, you know, they're jumping it's all abandoned ship, you know.
For ESPN Sports Psychology, this is John Cess.
Yeah.
Nick is a fan of
Holy
Boston
heck.
teams. I assume that's just because he enjoys the city.
It is. Yeah, I've been up there a lot, but
I'm a Hornets fan because of Tyrus Thomas. Isn't that the best
That's
thing ever?
I have no questions about that. Because I don't think that's the thing you can bandwagon. I think
Yeah,
that's
like
just
he told me that he's not a bandwagon fan. I'm just like, dude, I was a Charlotte Bobcats fan. I reserve the right to call anyone a bandwagon, even if they're a legitimate fan.
and you're rooting for the Carolina Hurricanes, who are bottom of the Eastern
I mean,
Conference.
I haven't decided that yet, but we'll see.
Well, no one would question it. Like people will be like,
People
oh,
would question it to be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, basically.
You're from Pennsylvania. Why are you picking the worst team and one of the worst teams in the NHL?
I like
Just
what
say that
Stephen
you're
A.
a big
said on
Hornets fan and you
SportsCenter
just wanted to keep the
yesterday.
consistency. And
And I can't do the Blackhawks.
Can't do Blackhawks. That's bandwagon.
The shy
Plus,
one hides his
do you want to
shape.
have the Kobe Bryant of the NHL on your team, Patrick Kane?
No. Wait, the shy one hides his shape. The shy one hides his face. That, you know what that should be changed to? The shy one only shows his face. For Flavio. Oh, there we go.
here with the Cess 98.7.
98.7? The Fizz.
What?
I don't know.
Straight on, or destroy all in your path.
And for myself, I can say that I root
Bang.
for mostly New York teams because I grew up that. You know?
Did you guys see that Yahoo thing that Yahoo apparently made videos for
I
like
did,
reactions of if like Boston got Durant, if Golden State got him, and if OKC got him, and the Boston one got leaked. So people were wondering like what's going on here.
Remember this room, Cess?
Yeah.
Well, this one's the different one, but now we can do that. Because the blocks are
I'm
different
trying
in
to find
here.
the Stephen A. Smith video from yesterday when he was going in on Broussard at Sports Center.
I loved it because he was 100% right, but I hated it because he's only a few weeks removed from saying he can go to LA and form a super team, he can stay with the Cavs and recruit a super team, he can go to New York, he can do whatever he wants because he fulfilled his promise.
Yeah.
But Durant can't form a super team in his mind. I mean,
I
I
like
know
when
he
he
lost
said-
to them, and then joined them, but still.
I like when he said it's the weakest move by a superstar you've
It
ever
is.
seen.
I hate to say it because I strongly dislike LeBron James, but he's right. That is by far the weakest move I have ever seen.
And I like that people were saying that LeBron only went to like a 21 team and he didn't go to a team that won. Like someone tweeted, remember when LeBron went to a 73-win team that won the finals a year ago and was 2 minutes away from winning it last year? I'm trying to get the video.
I still want to form that ultra. I call it the ultra team.
That would be crazy next year if they get to free agency, and I'm trying to think who's a big name on the market next year.
Mhm.
Like,
Here we are, Cess.
if Chris Paul's like, you know what? I'm just gonna come for the minimum here. This is just stupid.
Flavio didn't feel like walking all the way up the stairs.
As always. Right now we got this thing that we got from beating the dragon.
Wait, what's that, John? Wow. Star referee.
I want to make this team on 2K very badly, as like an association, and just see what the hell happens.
Alright, now we got all 8 DJ Khaled keys.
Major key.
I got the keys. I got the keys to more success. And here we go.
So you are past the moon at this point, right? There he is.
Flavio's having a fucking dance party here. Dance Dance Revolution 6. 6-6.
Calm down.
John, do you think Westbrook starts the season in OKC next year?
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know. I think he's actually
was
not
hoping
going to
he'd be
make
there.
it to OKC.
Is there a problem?
Well, they could trade him.
Or... Oh. Thunder might as well
It
not
said
exist then.
yesterday
If
that
they
they're
can't
gonna
even enter
trade
with
him
Westbrook,
if
they may
they,
not. They may as well not exist.
I mean, Westbrook's probably just going to run to the Lakers next offseason anyway,
Oh shit.
along with James Harden.
Oh
Who
shit.
knows? Maybe Kevin Durant will join him. Maybe Serge Ibaka will join him. They're all free agents,
They all
right?
join the Warriors, and it's just. It
No, they all join the Lakers as the 2011 Thunder.
Oh.
I think this would be a good spot.
Okay,
I'm trying
well.
to set this up right.
Well, enough of our bullshit. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. A bit of a longer episode than we were intending, but we have a lot of sports shit to get off our chests. And if you're not a sports fan, I'm very sorry. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. regardless.
We'll be back after these messages.
We have Flavio. How could you not enjoy the
Yeah,
gameplay?
I mean, it's Flavio. You gotta kind of. It's required. Nick, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I have something I want to say. I want to ask
Okay.
a question. This is a question for Nick. Nick, if I played as the current Philadelphia 76ers roster and Cess played as the current Golden State roster, who would win the game on 2K? Who do you think?
I think you got it, Rick.
That's right.
Thanks, Nick. I'll remember that at Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
What were you planning on getting him?
Another bottle of Diet Coke.
Well, I'm gonna miss out then.
Alright, take care, guys. See you next time.
Oh, that was a nice ending when you told the viewers to fuck off.